make a super easy coffee cake, you're gonna need half a cup of softened butter, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and about a teaspoon of salt, a fourth a cup of coconut flour, half a cup of milk or almond milk. Then you're gonna need, this is about a third a cup of sugar, or you can do half a cup, 2 cups of almond flour, and 3 eggs. Then we're gonna do a crumble for the middle and top. You're gonna need a teaspoon of hot water because you're gonna mix that with your instant coffee, and this is the kind I used.
1 teaspoon.
Yeah, it's about 1 teaspoon's about a packet. Then we made a little spice blend. This is cinnamon, nutmeg, and a little bit of ground ginger, but you don't have to add ground ginger. You're gonna need another half a cup of butter softened, about the same amount of sugar, a third a cup or half a cup, and 1 cup of almond flour.
Any kind of sugar you have. You have
Monk fruit, erythritol, stevia on the raw, whatever kind you want.
Thank you, Miriam. Yes, that's what she said. So you have any sugar, don't say, can I any kind of sweetener. See, you need to double.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Okay, so first we're gonna combine all of our dry ingredients for the cake. So I'm putting it in a stand mixer. Our almond flour, sugar, coconut flour,
All the dry ingredients together in the mixer.
salt and baking powder, and whisk that until it's well combined.
Boy, we're gonna enjoy.
Dry ingredients, we're gonna add our wet, so our butter, then our eggs, and our milk or almond milk, and mix that till well combined.
Yum, yum.
Just like this, just add 1/3 a cup of milk and mix again until it's like a cake. Like this, you see?
Not loose.
Yeah, but that's totally okay. That's how it's supposed to be. So we're gonna preheat our oven to 350. Put this in your whatever pan we're using, a loaf pan. Spray it, and then we're gonna put it in the oven.
You're gonna spray with the cooking oil.
Or you can use canola oil or...
You don't have parchment paper?
No, I don't have...
No, if you don't have parchment paper, we're gonna do it like that. And we're gonna...
You take your batter.
Yummy, شكلها delicious already. Yummy again. And yummy, and yummy, and yummy. Divide the cake to 2 halves. You put half in the pan. And we're gonna put the crumble in the middle. We'll show you. But this is half of it and the other half is in there.
So now we're gonna make the crumble to put in the middle layer and on top. We're gonna add all of our dry, so the almond flour, and then the sugar. You can add more sugar if you like. Our seasoning blend I told you how to do earlier, as well as our coffee. And this is the only wet ingredient we're gonna add. The little bit of water, just so it can bring out the coffee flavor. And now you mix. Okay. So now that our dry is combined, you don't want your butter melted. You just want it softened because you're gonna want it to form clumps. So again, you're gonna need half a cup of butter and use your hands, You just kind of break it apart and incorporate all of the flour and butter together. So now that it's all combined, it should look something like this. If it's still a little clumpy and there's a little bit of dry, that's totally fine. You're gonna take little pieces and you're gonna just sprinkle it in there, just like that. There you go. Make sure only to use half in the middle. Only use half in the middle and save the rest for on the top. Don't do big clumps like that, do little ones and spread them out even so it melts and you can get that good flavor in your cake. Make sure to leave the clumps like this. Don't take a spatula, spread it, just leave it like that.
Looks good.
Okay.
Now?
So now we're gonna take our other half of the batter and put it right on top. You very gently just spread it, and it's okay if you don't fully cover your crumb. That's okay. Just spread it evenly. Try to get it covered. And be very gentle. Don't be afraid to use your hands. So now that it's pretty much covered, looks pretty good, we're gonna take the rest of it and just put it right on top like we did in the middle. And make sure your oven is preheated, and then you can just pop it in when you're done. This is what our cake looks like now. It's fully completed. Again, make sure your oven is preheated to 350. Put it in there for 40 to 45 minutes and take a toothpick or a fork and test it. If it comes out clean, your cake is ready.
Cake, mashallah, looks so good. I can't wait. See? Look. Mashallah, I'm gonna make the drizzle over it. Yum, yum. Look, mashallah, it's beautiful. This is coffee cake. Very tasty, look. And it didn't stick to the pan, see? This is the crumble supposed to be here. This is inshallah. See? Try it, it's very delicious. Inshallah, I'll see you. We're gonna do the drizzle over my coffee cake. We're gonna grind the sugar. We're gonna make it into powdered sugar. And you guys, you think it's powder? No, look. It's become a powder, this one. Look at the whisk, and you add some lemon because it's gonna be lemony drizzle.
A little goes a long way.
Tasty. I can taste it already. See, with lemon.
Icing.
My happiness, sit right here. I ate some of this, look. This is so good. And I have more. And I want to tell you something. When you bake with the glass, it didn't stick. We use this spray, cooking spray, and it works. And now you're going to see this disappear. Where? Think.